System colonization is here. Got our system. We didn't get the original system we wanted because you can't capture it. It wasn't possible to do. However, I deployed my beacon at my backup site, and the system colonization ship should be arriving here momentarily. I'm gonna drop in on the signal. We can see this absolute monster arrive. Very cool system. Everything has run extremely well so far, and I'm shocked. It's been very smooth. Oh no, are we gonna miss it? I thought we'd get there in time. Oh, I did. All right. Well, that's okay. So this is the colonization ship. Holy shit. I'm assuming the jump in is a lot like a fleet carrier. We got an awesome faction that I was working on for the past couple weeks just to make sure I had influence, called the Misfits of Science and Research, which I absolutely love. All right, let's dock. Let's see. Man, this thing is ridiculous. Let's see what's available here. I did get a timer, so it's 3 weeks, or essentially 4 weeks. So you have a month to complete the main station before it fails. And then I'm assuming you lose the system. You have 24 hours to deploy your navigational beacon for the very first, for the claim. Solidify that. And then after the beacon's done, then you've got a month to finish the station. I got a quad truss Coriolis that I'm going to put in. That's so sick, dude. Okay, so you just transfer the goods. Yeah, 27 days, 28 days is what it's got it at. And then you've got a construction progress bar. Dude, oh my god, this is so sick. That's all that's available. Okay, so it's literally just... Look at this thing. Holy shit, dude. What a beast of a freaking ship. So the original system that I was going for was the Titan Thor wreck site, and you cannot claim the Titan wreck sites. I was very basically on the money. I got in like the first couple minutes that it went live. And it does say that that system is not claimable. So I was hoping to get a Titan like wreck system, and then I was going to kind of build around it. Oh my gosh, look at the Thor. Dude, that is so sick. Holy shit. Listen to those angels. Oh, this thing is so cool. Wow. Look at that, dude. What a vessel. Jesus. That is fucking sick, dude. Jesus. How sick. All right. So yeah, I was meaning to pick up Thor. But you cannot claim Thargoid Titan system. So I was like, okay, that sucks. So I had a couple backup systems that were around this area, and this is right on the edge of the bubble. I know a lot of people are expanding towards the center or, out towards Beagle Point, and they're kind of going in. I want to head towards the Horsehead. I want to go towards Thargoid space. Just because there's a conflict. It's inevitable. Like, we're going to have another conflict. So I picked up this system, which is, I think it's 8 light years from Thor, and I'm probably going to try to branch into a lot of the surrounding systems. I got to do a little bit more surveying to figure out, like, ideally which ones I want to put the time into. But this one system in particular it's pretty well rounded in terms of what it offers. The mining situation here is, honestly, it's fantastic. This gas giant has Alexandrite hotspots, and then this one has low temp diamonds and void opals, and then the ice world I have here on the edge has tritium, void opals, and low temp diamonds, which is super damn cool. And you can build in the colonization. They allow you to build the asteroid bases, which are just cool as shit, and you have to build them inside rings. So I think I'm going to build, as soon as I finish my main starport, I'm going to build an asteroid base inside this ice world ring. And there's 2 versions of it. There's an ice, like basically an ice asteroid station, and a rocky asteroid station. And the rings on this bad boy, it's got both. So icy and rocky, and I can choose which one I want. And this, I think, will be kind of a main staging area for me in terms of a lot of the mining, because the tritium and then the low temp diamonds and void opals, there's a lot of value there. And then for minerals and metals, it offers some, variability on what I'm going to be able to attain. And then the minerals and stuff that you mine, there's a new system available that will allow you to refine the things that you mine to create commodities, which is at major stations. So in the big station that's closest to where I am here in HIP 19091, there's a refinery contact at the main station that will allow me to turn the things that I mine, the minerals and all of that, into the commodities that I need to supply my colonization ship to build my starport. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then you have a list of all your colonies. And in the patch notes and the little page that revealed the details with this, when the primary port is done and you start to populate the system with additional settlements and facilities, there is a passive income that is gained from this every week. So is lucrative. You can make credits from this, which I think is super, super cool. That's a nice touch. That wasn't necessarily something that we thought would be a thing. And then, of course, based on the things that you build in the system, you have complete control of the economy. So you can, again, when you take into consideration all of the systems that are around it, you can set up trade routes and, come up with something that's a little bit more efficient. So there is an architect's view. I can show that really quickly. Not that. We're working out the deets here. All right. So you can see that I've got, in the architect's view, I've got a bunch of different slots that I can apply to each of the different bodies within the system, as well as kind of the ability to... I'm assuming this is going to be like when you purchase the claim. So I didn't get that recorded when I purchased the initial claim because I wasn't sure. I just wanted the game to work so I could get the claim. That was the goal. But essentially, when you select a slot, it allows you to basically you go through a series of menus that allows you to configure the starport or the settlement or the outpost around the body or on the body that you're trying to build it at. And then once you configure it, then it essentially kind of deploys that colony ship, so that way you can supply it with the materials it needs to build whatever it is that you configured. And you can see this has got a ton of sites. I've got 33 orbital sites for starports or outposts. I've got 31 settlement sites for cities. So this is pretty abundant. And like I said, it's got a healthy amount of mining that I hope will be useful in the long term when it comes to getting this fleshed out and completed. So the only other minor detail that I saw was the naming. It is pre-generated, but you can spend arcs to customize it. And honestly, that is a fantastic idea. That wasn't even something that I thought of. That's a great way to, monetize the system in a way that I think is fair. And then it'll be properly vetted. So that way a lot of the inappropriate names can be kind of screened out. And it's a way, for Elite to, again, get that support and that funding that it needs to keep kicking ass, because they've absolutely killed it. But yeah, we did it. We have, well, okay, we didn't do it, but we've claimed we've claimed a system, and of course, I will probably complete this week. I'm sure this will be done. I've got 2 others that will be helping me. I'm going to fill my carrier up with whatever's needed, and by next maintenance period, I'm hoping that the primary port will be done, and then I'll be able to see exactly what the additional construction looks like. I don't know if it's going to, like I said, follow the same path that the claim did, where I'll do a similar thing where I just select a location, I configure what it is that I'm building, and then it just summons a ship, and then I go through the process of getting the materials to it. I don't know if that's how that's going to play out. But of course, when we get to that point, and when the starport finishes, I will absolutely 100% document that and record it and detail it in full. Because this is cool as shit. This is a very different in-game loop for Elite, and I think it's super cool. This is incredible. Oh, all right. I'm going to get to it. I appreciate you guys.